Have you ever come across a 1974 Kennedy half-dollar and wondered if it's worth more than just 50 cents? Believe it or not, some of these coins could be hiding rare features worth hundreds of dollars. In today's video, we'll break down the value, talk about what to look for, and show you how to spot a valuable coin from regular pocket change. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is part of a coin series first introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The U.S. Mint responded to the public's demand for a tribute, replacing the Franklin half-dollar with this new design. The original 1964 version was made of 90% silver, but by 1971, due to rising silver prices, the mint shifted to a copper-nickel-clad composition, which continued in 1974. In 1974, both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced hundreds of millions of these coins, and the San Francisco Mint also released special proof coins for collectors. Host speaking with coin graphics on screen. Let's talk about value, and don't worry, we'll go from the most common examples all the way up to the rare gems. Circulated condition, worn 50 cents, face value, lightly circulated, 75 cents to $1.50 uncirculated, mint state 60 to 63 $2 to $5 mint state 65 or better, $10 to $25 plus asterisk MS66 plus graded coins. Can sell for $75 $150 at auction, similar values as Philly coins, but there's a rare double die obverse known as the 1974 DDO value for the DDO, $100 to $400 plus. Depending on grade and demand, close-up of DDO error, in God we trust, and Liberty, doubled. Always check those letters closely. The doubling is very noticeable if you know what to look for. Not released for circulation, made for collectors, mirror-like finish, typical value, $3 to $7. PR69 deep cameo, $15 to $25 PR70. Rare and can go for $100 or more if perfectly graded. Host on camera, holding two coins side by side. So why do two 1974 half-dollars look the same but have such different values? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and strike quality. Tips for collectors. Never clean your coins ***. It lowers their value. Look for coins with sharp details, full luster, and no scratches. Get coins graded by PCGS or NGC. If you think they're high-quality, error coins, like the DDO, should always be certified. Show PCGS slabbed 1974 DDO coin worth $300 plus. Host on camera with a coin album. To wrap it up, most 1974 half-dollars are common, especially if they've been used. But if you've got an uncirculated one, a proof version, or better yet, a DDO error, it could be worth far more. Key takeaways. 1974 Kennedy half-dollar equals copper-nickel, no silver. Common coins equals 50 cents to $2. Uncirculated equals $5 to $30 plus. Error coins, 1974 DDO, equals $100. $400 plus. Proof coins, 1974 S, equals $3 to $25. Inch. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is no exception. Let me show you the difference between a coin worth just 50 cents and one that could fetch $100 or more. These are coins that have been used in everyday transactions. You'll see scratches, loss of detail ***, and sometimes even discoloration. These are common and usually worth face value, 50 cents, to $1. Common signs, flat details on Kennedy's hair, worn lettering, dull finish. If your 1974 half-dollar looks worn or has been bouncing around in pocket change for decades, it probably won't be worth much more than 50 cents. These coins were never used in commerce. They retain their original shine or mint luster. The details, like Kennedy's hair and the eagle on the reverse, are sharp and bold. Value ranges from $3 to $20 or even higher depending on the grade. Show MS65 or MS66 slabbed coin by PCGS or NGC coins, professionally graded MS65, MS66, or MS67 by services like PCGS or NGC are where the real money lies. These are nearly flawless coins, no major scratches, full strike, and great eye appeal. 1974 D in MS66 can sell for $100 to $150. Rare error coins in high grade, like the 1974 D double die obverse, can go for $300 to $500 plus. If you think you've got a high-grade coin, it may be worth submitting to a grading service. The value difference between an MS63 and MS66 can be huge. Cleaning may make your coin look shiny, but it destroys collector value. collectors prefer coins in original condition even if they're a little dirty or toned. Even a tiny scratch or cleaning mark can drop a coin's value by 50% or more, so always handle your coins carefully by the edges and never polish them. Store coins in acid-free flips or holders. Use gloves when handling uncirculated coins. Only grade coins professionally if they look flawless or show errors. Understanding condition is the key to knowing what your 1974 half dollar is really worth. Take a good look at your coin because it could be worth far more than you think. Absolutely. Here's a long, detailed history section for your YouTube video about the 1974 United States half dollar, also known as the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. This portion is perfect for adding depth, storytelling, and historical significance to your coin-focused content. Before we talk about how much the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is worth, let's rewind and explore the story behind this iconic coin, a symbol of American memory, loss, and legacy. On November 22, 1963, the world was shaken by the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. In the days that followed, there was a massive national effort to honor him. Just weeks after his death, the U.S. Treasury, Congress, and the Mint fast-tracked a new coin replacing the Franklin half dollar with one bearing Kennedy's image. The coin was approved in record time. The first Kennedy half dollar was released in 1964, made of 90% silver. Americans lined up in droves to get one, not just as currency, but as a cherished tribute to a fallen president. By 1971, due to rising silver prices and coin hoarding, the U.S. Mint removed silver from circulating half dollars completely. The coins were now made with a copper-nickel-clad composition. That's where the 1974 half dollar fits in. It's part of the first wave of post-silver Kennedy halves, coins that carried the same design, but a very different intron voiceover with visuals of both sides of the coin. The obverse features a left-facing bust of Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The reverse shows the presidential seal, an eagle with a shield, olive branches, arrows, and a field of stars, designed by Frank Gasparo, also a Mint engraver. 1974 product. Ion numbers host on camera with coin mintage stats on screen. In 1974, the Kennedy half dollar was struck at 3 U.S. mints. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark ***, 201,596,000 coins. Denver Mint, D mint mark ***, 201,500,000 coins. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. Proof only ***, 2,612,568 coins. This was still a time when the Mint made large numbers of half dollars, but most people weren't using them in everyday transactions anymore. By the mid-1970s, the half dollar was already falling out of circulation. It was too big for pocket change and wasn't widely used in vending machines. Most Kennedy halves were being saved by collectors or left sitting in drawers. That's why today, 1974 half dollars are often found in good condition, and why certain versions, like proof coins or error coins, are especially desirable. So while the 1974 Kennedy half dollar isn't rare in most cases, it carries the powerful legacy of President Kennedy and represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage, from silver to clad, from circulation to collectability. Now that you know the history, let's break down the value. How much is your 1974 half dollar actually worth today? Thanks for watching.